been with Mainline now for the best part of 20 years, which is quite scary. And over that time I've seen them grow from, a fledgling boilie company to a bait firm now which encompasses everything really. From ranges of syrups, pop-ups, pellets, baits for match fishing, tench fishing, these little shelf life boilie ranges, 3 different ranges of those they do. Pretty much everything you could want for carp fishing, and like I say, all sorts of coarse fishing nowadays. And I've done well. I've tested a lot of these baits myself, and I've done well on most of them. But for me, I think my main approach revolves around the food source boilies. And throughout the ages, I've been lucky enough to be field testing every single one of them, and I get to use them for a year before they come out, which is sometimes a big edge. And we've gone through, the Grange and NRG and the Activate, the Maple 8, right the way through to the new Grange that I'm using at the moment. And apart from the boilies, obviously you've got the response pellets. This is a new Grange one, and they're a handy bait for bulking out. I've spoke before about using a lot of bait. Now I do appreciate that using a lot of bait can be quite an expensive, way of fishing. And this reduces the cost a bit. You can add the response pellets to your baits. What I tend to do if I'm putting a lot of bait into an area, especially if I'm spodding, is a break bait. So I use broken baits, whole baits, quarter baits, pellets, and just mix it all together. So it's all the same label. You're offering the fish the same food source, but in different shapes and sizes, and it spreads better, and it just gives you a better feeding area without using the quantity of bait. And that's done, really well for me in the past. Throughout my testing of these baits, I've caught 5 different UK 50s, and each one of them has been on a different mainline bait. And that bears testament to the effectiveness of all of their baits, really. And that's why if Kev comes up with a new bait tomorrow, I don't mind just receiving a bag, ripping the top off, putting it on the end and casting it out. I'm always going to be confident in their products. And that's through experience. Everything I've ever used of theirs has worked, and worked really well. So as long as they're going to keep sending me bait, I'm going to keep using it.